Hello guys, welcome to Study IQ. I am your friend Rahul Saigaonkar, and today we are going to have a very interesting discussion regarding Facebook and its case against Donald Trump. Please mind you, I am using the term case here. You'll understand in this discourse why I used that particular term. You can see the news here from BBC that Facebook has suspended Donald Trump's account for 2 years. So we'll understand in this video why exactly they have done it. What is the procedure through which they have done or they have taken this particular actions, and most importantly, how is it going to shape up Facebook's policy? For instance, say an Indian politician tomorrow posts inflammatory message on Facebook platform. What action Facebook would take? It is going to set a precedent now, because Donald Trump has been suspended for 2 years. A similar kind of action could be taken against other political figures. That is the important narrative that we are going to discuss in this particular video. So let's begin. Let's first talk about the news. As you can see here, Trump has been suspended from Facebook for 2 years. Now that's the decision taken by the Facebook, the company, that they do not want Donald Trump on their platform. Now, what have they suggested? He cannot return to Facebook platform until he's a risk to public safety. That means, citing public safety, they have removed Donald Trump's account. Now, I told you that this could reshape how Facebook as a company, it treats other political figures going into future. This could have repercussions for many political figures, especially from India also. Now let's try to understand the background behind this, and let's try to understand the entire procedure by which they have done this particular action, or they have taken this particular action, right? First things, on January 6, 2021, former United States President Donald Trump, he posted something on Facebook. He said that the 2020 election, which he lost to Joe Biden, it was stolen. Now, after this particular post, we saw there was a lot of violence at the Capitol Hill, at the White House. You can see the pictures here. It was some sort of an insurrection to remove the elected government. Now, what happened after this? Facebook, the company, they removed the post immediately because it violated Facebook's community standards. Now, this was quite understandable. And as a retaliatory measure, what Facebook did was they blocked Donald Trump for 24 hours. Now, this was on day one. The very next day, what Facebook did was they decided to remove Donald Trump from their platform. Now, this time, they did not mention the time period. They said initially for 24 hours, that means for 1 day. But next time when they removed him indefinitely. Now, they cited the reason that Trump has used their platform, Facebook, to incite a violent insurrection against the democratically elected government. That means he lost the election to Joe Biden. In January, the new presidency did start, but Donald Trump, he tried to incite an insurrection. That was the allegation by Facebook. And after almost 2 weeks, the entire issue was referred to the oversight board. And that is why I use the term case here. I hope you remember at the beginning, I used the term case. Now, what is this oversight board? What is the process on Facebook? For instance, imagine that I also have a Facebook account at @RahulSai222. Imagine I post something inflammatory or something objectionable on Facebook, and Facebook has removed that content. But I think that is not objectionable. Do I have any recourse on Facebook? I do have. I can go to the oversight board and challenge that particular decision. That is why I use the term case. Now, what is this oversight board? See, in 2020 May, the Facebook, the company, it set up an oversight board. And what is this oversight? Oversight means you monitor stuff. So this oversight board of Facebook, it's an independent body which will eventually help Facebook figure out what content can be allowed and what should be removed. So it's basically a body which regulates action on Facebook. Now, from my side, my post, it may not generate that much of controversy, but if it is a political figure, say imagine tomorrow some Indian politician posts something objectionable on Facebook, it is going to create a huge news, isn't it? Say it may lead to communal disharmony, it may lead to some problems. So what actions will Facebook take? See, for this particular thing, they set up the oversight board, and this is the website oversightboard.com. If you go there, you'll understand why they have created this. Now, if I have to put it in nutshell, in very simple terms, see, this Facebook oversight board, it is like Supreme Court of Facebook, right? Now, you might think that I'm using a very strong term, but just as an analogy, it is very similar to Supreme Court of Facebook. So the purpose of this board is to promote free speech. As I gave you example of myself, that if I post something objectionable, which I think is not bad per se, I can challenge the decision of Facebook company if they have removed my content, if they have taken some action, say probably suspended my account for 48 hours. I go to the oversight board and I say that this is violation of my free speech. So this oversight board is going to look at my complaint and is going to tell Facebook to take appropriate action or to repost the whatever I have posted on Facebook. I hope you understand, right? So what is this oversight board? Right now, it is a body which comprises of 20 members. When it is a complete body, it will have 40 members. That is what is suggested by Facebook. Right now, it has 20 members from different countries. And please remember, this oversight board is completely independent. It is completely empowered. It can give directions to Facebook to change their policies also. Right? And among these 20 members, there's one member from India also. Just remember this from the factual information point of view. There is one member, Sudhir Krishnaswamy. He's a vice chancellor and a professor at National Law School of India. Right? So he's the only member from India who's there on Facebook oversight board. Now, what exactly the board did after 21st January, when the case was referred to them, Donald Trump's case, they observed that Facebook decision to indefinitely block Donald Trump was actually wrong. It was inappropriate. That is what was observed by the oversight board. They said that in general, there should be some definite suspension or definite action that Facebook must take. That is what the oversight board suggested. They said that Facebook, the company, usually responds to any violation if it is some sort of content or if it is about suspending somebody. The content is removed immediately. They suspend for a specific time period, say for 24 hours, 48 hours, 1 week, 1 month. But this time, it was more like an indefinite ban. So it was kind of a threat to a public figure. So they highlighted that in case of Trump, indefinite suspension, it is not a mix of Facebook response. So they suggested that Facebook should bring a proportionate response, a consistent response for everybody. For instance, say they gave 6 months to Facebook, the company, and they said that whenever a public figure, a politician, they post something objectionable, which is problematic, which they think is problematic, then they need to take a proportionate response and a consistent response. That means, see, if tomorrow, say Joe Biden posts something objectionable, Facebook has to take similar kind of action on him also. That is the meaning of the suggestion given by oversight board. They also suggested that the board should have a specific team so that political nature or the content of political nature is filtered out very, very quickly, because it could have repercussions very, very soon. Also, they suggested that they need more transparency with respect to investigation and more transparency with respect to penalty rules. Now, after the board said this, finally, Facebook, the company, has taken a decision to ban Donald Trump for 2 years. Now, what is the repercussion for this? What is the outcome out of this? See, today it has happened to Donald Trump. Tomorrow, it might happen to any other political figure. For personalities who have a great reach, say for instance in India, the big time politicians, if they post something objectionable on Facebook, Facebook might suspend them going into future for 2 years, because that would be a consistent response whatever has happened with Donald Trump. Right, let's see what exactly happens after this. But in the meantime, let me end my discussion with a very, very interesting information for you. What happened with Donald Trump in the meantime? See, when he was suspended from Facebook, what Donald Trump first announced was that he is going to create his own social media platform, but that did not happen. In the meantime, he did start DonaldTrump.com, DonaldJTrump.com, where he started a blog called as From the Desk of Donald J. Trump. And you can see here, a place to speak freely and safely. It was more of a retaliatory measure taken by former US President Donald Trump. Although, after 29 days of launching his own blog, the blog page was shut down. So let us wait and watch what exactly happens. Will Donald Trump come up with his own Facebook? We do not know. But as of now, Facebook has come up with their response, their policy. If a public figure, they post something objectionable, and to be very precise here, if they are a risk to public safety, then they might be banned in future for 2 years, which is going to be consistent for all the public figures. That is it right now from my side on this part of the discussion. Thank you for watching. Jai Hind.